lastly.
Thank you, Chair. Mine are two questions. One related to your experience and your CV according to what you gave us or read out to us. And my point is, I can see you are very passionate about Galana Kulalu and the achievements that you did. Just to highlight for us, one great achievement that you participated personally and the impact that it gave to the common mwananchi or the farmer. Noting that, of course, as the chair of ADC, you are there to assist normal farmers. And I just want you to highlight for us that one key achievement that you did. Secondly, you are now coming to be the chair of NLC. It is also important to understand from you whether you had maybe researched or you know the role that you're coming to take up. And of course, the Constitution, Article 67(1), has established NLC as one of independent constitutional commission. I want you to highlight to us just maybe one or two functions that you are going to undertake as an NLC chair. Of course, guided by the Article 67(2) and the NLC Land Act 2014.
Nominee.
Thank you, Chair. I'll start with the first set of questions, which was that in the, I think the others were comments which are recorded, but about the inventory of land, ADC. ADC does have an inventory of all its land, actually managed by the limited company under ADC called Lands Limited. So ADC also manages public land, and when the time comes to dispose or allocate, we follow the rules that are associated with that function. And then we jumped into Wasini Island, and that some have in this committee feel that Wasini Island is not sorted. And the land stayed for 46 years without use, which is true, but we had no control to change that because the land was subdivided. Our 300 acres was subdivided into 100 mini plots. So at that time, before the judgment, it was really owned by who had the title deeds. When we got back, which is about 4 months or so, we have not taken action other than making sure we have all of it, because 5%, and I just emphasize 5% is the land that has the tourist bandas for people coming from the marine park. So the questions that followed was the two questions that I am truly passionate about the Mombasa cement achievements, and exactly what am I proud for what is one achievement that came as a result of that partnership with the company that I'm proud of. The work that has started and the water that has been made available to their farms, Mombasa Cement, and the rest is something to be proud. But specifically, to pick one example, the price of onions in Mombasa has gone down close to 10%. And this is because one of the trial crops that are being planted in Galana is onions. So that I am proud of, because my background, I may not be someone who really checks on the price of onions today, but my background is 1 cent, 2 cents removed from a price of some food item is an achievement, and I am proud of that. The last question was about the National Lands Commission mandate, and to just explain two that I will tackle with, or two that I will ride on, so that to move from where we are to the next. And for me, I repeat, even in this sitting, I was asked about historical land injustices, and that is something that has really, really taught me the problems related to that issue. So to me, that is among the very first of the NLC mandate that I will follow up in terms of resolving the backlog of the cases, in terms of looking for extra funding to do that, and actually practical questions or practical situations or problems that I can solve to make sure cases or claims related to HLI, historical land injustices, move forward and with a speed that is deserving. I think I've finished this.
So, thank you for that. We have, yes, Honorable Irene.
I think I didn't get satisfied with the impact.
Yeah.
But because of time, let me just keep it.
Yeah, thank you for being magnanimous, Honorable Vice Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Bana nominee Chair, one of the core mandates that Irene just asked that you did not mention is historical injustice in NLC. My question, from where you sit and from the time you have been nominated for this position, when you look at this country, which part of this country and to what extent do you think people are going through on historical injustices? That is one. Number two, what do you think you'll do different from your predecessors? We have had two chairmen before you. What do you think you'll do different? And Chair, lastly, this is a point of information. Last time we visited the ADC office, me and Mheshimiwa Ali Wario, the committee together with Mheshimiwa Rachel and Gitari, we were not pleased what we saw. We met two officers who purported to be managers at the same time. The office looked discarded under your leadership, although you are not there. They may not have been reporting to you, but I'm sure the manager of that site, someone who was holding a paper, and another one is purporting to be the manager. Maybe Wario remembers that very well. We could not understand. We did not understand. We could not even know how to do a meeting with them. So maybe if he understands what happened, if he can explain to us on that site.
Yes.
Chair, thank you for allowing me to joyride on the Vice Chair's question, because I attended the meeting at Galana Kulalu, and the Chair, ADC, the committee felt that they were frustrated by yourself being the chair for ADC, and we are going to have many interactions with you in this committee. Are you going to assure Parliament that you are going to be a different kind of a chair? Because the committee visited, funds paid by Parliament, flights, accommodation in costs, travel from hotel to Kalana Gulalu, only to not to be received. And the Vice Chair is the one who was leading this committee. So I think this is a serious matter, Chair, bearing in mind that you have given a lot of, you have been very kind to him. I think this is a commitment that Parliament should get. And also he said that he sorted out that problem. It is important for Parliament to know how he sorted it out.
Chair.